What's going on, everybody? This is MDENT313, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Listen, I want to talk about the Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford fight coming up. What I want to do is every day I want to get a couple of different fighters' opinions on who they believe will win and why, and then we're going to talk about it, right? We're going to start off with Showtime Shawn Porter doing an interview with a young lady, and he's going to give his reasons to why he believes Terence Crawford will win or Canelo will win. Let's see what we got.
Does Canelo beat Crawford at 168? Hit or miss?
That is such a 50-50 fight. I'm going right here. And let me back this up because I know people don't like to hear 50-50 and they know that Crawford's my boy, so on and so forth. Styles make fights. And I mean, both guys have a style to beat the other. I know Canelo's going to cover up. He's going to let you bang on him, and he's going to try to rip off. But Crawford's fast. He can get in and get out. I do believe Crawford can win a decision. With Crawford, we've learned. Don't blink. While it seems boring for quite a few rounds, and then all of a sudden it just ends.
Does Canelo beat Crawford at 168? Hit or miss?
That is such a 50-50 fight. I'm going right here. And let me back this up because I know people don't like to hear 50-50 and they know that.
So, what do you guys believe? You know, if I'm being honest, right? Hold on. Let me do something. Give me 1 second. You know, that I could somewhat see where Shawn Porter coming from, but hold on 1 second. So, listen, I somewhat agree with Shawn Porter, but not completely, right? I get what he's saying about Crawford being quick to where he could dart in and dart out, but I don't believe that that's the style that Terence Crawford is going to use, and I don't believe that that's the style that Terence Crawford should use. Reason being is Canelo Alvarez, though he's a great fighter, Canelo Alvarez is a traditional fighter. So if you're trying to use a dart in, dart out, come in, get in, get out type of style, Canelo Alvarez, just like Terence Crawford, they both have great timing. They both are great counter punchers. Difference being, though, is Terence Crawford is he's a combination puncher. So he can punch in combination. He can counter in combination, which is something that these old school fighters used to do. The fighters from the 70s, a la Salvador Sanchez, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, Thomas the Hitman Hearns, Roberto Duran, Julian the Hawk Williams, fighters from the 80s, Mike McCallum, the body snatcher. Guys who got great defense, great timing, and who could throw punches strategically in combination are rare fighters. That's why those fighters are extremely hard to beat, right? And the fact that Terence Crawford can fight orthodox and fight southpaw, you know what I'm saying, has a great jab, whether he's using a strong stiff jab, an up jab, a stab jab, a flickering jab. He does everything methodically off the jab. He don't have to dart in and dart out. Him and Canelo Alvarez have roughly the same reach. I think Terence Crawford is 74-inch reach, and I believe Canelo Alvarez is 74-inch reach. The difference will be the hand speed. I don't think Terence Crawford is going to utilize a lot of movement. I don't think it will be wise for him to utilize a lot of foot movement. You don't have to. Canelo Alvarez isn't as quick as he used to be. In addition to that, with Terence Crawford moving up in weight, you don't want to tire yourself out because it's going to be hard enough to fight packing on that extra muscle. So doing too much excessive movement wouldn't be wise anyway. You don't need to do it. Canelo Alvarez has shown you in the Floyd Mayweather fight, in the Erislandy Lara fight, that you can stand right in front of him. And with Terence Crawford, if he's standing right in front of him with Terence Crawford's level of defense in combination and counterpunching ability, is going to be too much for Canelo Alvarez. My only question is this. Once the round started to go on and once Terence Crawford goes up on points, Will Canelo Alvarez go for broke? Or will he do what he did in the Dimitri Bivol fight and just pack it in and say, you know what, you got this one. I'm going to have to let you have it. I don't think that will be a wise decision. I think he should go for broke because Terence Crawford, in my humble opinion, is not going in there to be happy with getting a decision. He's going in there with the purpose of not only outboxing Canelo Alvarez, he's going in there with the purpose to stop and knock out Canelo Alvarez. And I'm telling you right now, I got Terence Crawford 11th round knockout or TKO. I won't say knockout, TKO. That combination punching and that counter punching is going to wear him down, frustrate him, tire him out. And you're going to start to see Canelo Alvarez for the first time break up in the middle rounds, and he's going out late. But yeah, that's the only thing I disagree with Shawn Porter. I understand what Shawn Porter meant with, the speed and Terence Crawford possessing the ability to do it. But you got to remember, Terence Crawford isn't fighting at lightweight or junior welterweight or welterweight anymore. We haven't seen Terence Crawford dart in and dart out of fights since he was a junior middleweight. Since he's been at welterweight, he's been standing in front of these guys, breaking these guys down, using great defense, counter punching, combination punching, using the jab, doing it strategically, which is why out of his last 12 fights, he has 11 knockouts. That's all I got on this one. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Peace.